this is a big one. It was a big one for me. But drama will be a big thing in basic training. Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Diana here. Today is Military Monday video. So as you can see by the title, this is a basic training tip, expectations and advice, you know, for joining the military. So let's get right into it. Disclaimer, y'all, this is my personal experience, my personal opinion. Everybody's experience and opinions are different, but this is mine and I will be speaking on my experience only. So let's get straight into the video. Let me do a quick little rundown. I've been in the military for 5 years now, so I will be talking about my experience. I went to basic training in 2019 at Fort Jackson, South Carolina. So I will be talking about 2019. It's 2024, so basic training, the way they conduct basic training might be different than how they did mine. Okay, so if I keep looking down, it's because I wrote everything down in my notebook, so I would say on topic. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is about periods in the military, or periods in basic training. This is going to be a basic training video. So I want to talk about periods. So I've seen a lot of girls in my basic training that didn't get their periods because they were stressed or the overworking out. Not everybody works out the way you work out in basic training. The workout environment in basic training is very stressful. It's all day, every hour of the day. You're just working out, getting smoked. So that can really disrupt your period. Me, in my case, my period was it was delayed the first couple of weeks. I want to say like the first 3 weeks I was late. I was really stressed out at basic training, like just the workout, the stress of running. I was really stressed out. So yes, you're uncomfortable when you do the forge, the anvil, and all the rucking. Like all of that is just so stressful. And if you do get on your period, it's really uncomfortable. Just like having to rug on your period, it's just uncomfortable as is. So you just gotta get used to it. This is my summer tops, but in basic training, I don't know about now, but in basic training, when I went, we had to wear the regular top, and there's a pocket right here. There's a pocket on both sides, so I would really just put a pad and keep a pad on one of the pockets and just keep a pad there just in case. I always had a pad on me or a tampon on me my whole basic training cycle. The next topic I want to hit on is birth control. A lot of females before joining, they think that because they're on birth control in the civilian world and then they join, they will have to get off birth control. And that's not the case. You can still be on birth control while in basic training. If you take the shot or anything, you will just have to go to the medics and they will give you your birth control shot or whatever type of birth control you're on. But yeah, that's the topic on periods. Really, like, you're lucky if you miss your period and you don't have your period the entire basic training, because it's just, you don't have to deal with it. But if you do miss it, it's because you're just putting your body on so much stress. Rucking 5-6 miles, that's something. Unless you were rucking that many miles before joining, then good. But I know I was not rucking before I joined. I never rucked. I never ran so many miles before. So that was something new for my body. Next, let's talk about skincare. Skincare, the only thing you really need for basic training, also that they will allow you to have, would be like a face wash, moisturizer, and sunscreen. That's really it. Like, I remember I took my whole line of skincare. Like, I had my serums, my oils, everything Nope, I had to throw everything away. Everything away. Anything that was liquid, I had to throw it away. And then even the face wash I brought, because I brought like, I remember it was like the Neutrogena face wash, the orange bottle. They made me throw it away, but then they took me to the PX store and they had that same face wash. So just don't spend no money on buying a lot of products to take to basic training. It's a waste of money. So let's get into advice. So my first advice, and I cannot like stress this enough. Do not overpack. There's no reason for you to be overpacking. Like, it's unnecessary. It's just not it. They don't do Shark Attack anymore, but they did. We had Shark Attack, and that was just awful with all those bags, because you got to remember, once you go through and processing at reception, you got to remember you're picking up all of your uniform, your PTs, your shoes, your boots, all of your gear. So you have so many different bags on you. You have the personal bag you brought, your laundry bag, your duffel bag, so many things you have to carry. It's just no point on overpacking. The only thing you really need, sports bra, maybe 7 sports bras, 1 per day. Obviously you're going to be able to do laundry, so seven sports bras, 7 underwears, and it got to be the granny underwears. And then I just brought basic colors, black, white, and nude. They don't allow bright pink, green, none of that. So just keep it neutral, keep it simple. And then the last thing I brought was 1 civilian outfit. I don't know, I just brought it. So a pair of jeans, a basic white shirt, and some regular shoes. And then the outfit I already had on when I shipped out. So really, you're gonna have 2 civilian outfits, your sports bra underwears, and then I overpacked. So I'm telling you this from my experience. I overpacked my book bag that my recruiter had gave me. It was like a black with the Army logo book bag, regular book bag. I had put in there socks, my bras, my underwears. I put in there notebooks. I put my whole skincare routine, lotion, all of that. They made me throw all of that away. I brought some Advil, you know, the little carry-on Advil bottle. All of that, they made me throw everything away. So that's why I'm saying the less you take, the better. Because everything you take yourself, you will have to carry all of that. And then you got to remember, like I said before, you are getting more stuff from them. So you will have to carry all of that by yourself. I am 5 feet. I had like 4 bags myself, and that I regret. And you know how many YouTube videos I watched? You know, I copied this girl, what she packed. I did the same thing. They still made me throw it away. My book bag was just simple. The next advice is work out before you ship out. So if you already have your ship out date months and months in advance, just start working out probably 2 times a week, or just get into that routine, because it is life changing. Like when you get there and you don't have that rhythm already of working out, it is hard. I'm telling you, they used to smoke me all day, every day. The running, the PT test, just work out, just be ready so you don't have to get ready, because I had to get ready while I was already there, and that was a little bit harder. I feel like I made it harder on myself when it didn't have to be hard, you know? So I can't stress that enough. Work out before you ship out. Next advice would be, you have to learn that this is just a mental game. This is, like, for example, the drill sergeants yelling in your face and all of that. I don't know. I came from a household, I'm Hispanic, so you already know my mom was always yelling at me. My household was always loud. I live with a lot of men, my stepdad, my brothers, my cousins. So it was always loud in my house. And you just gotta apply that when you're there. Like all the yelling they do, don't let that get to you. Don't let that face you. Just keep pushing, keep pushing. It's that pain and that suffering is only temporary. That's what you gotta tell yourself. Have a positive mind. Don't go to basic training. Don't go to basic training with a negative mind, because if you go there and you're like, oh my God, I'm going to fail, I'm going to fail, I'm going to fail, you're going to fail. If I didn't fail basic training, if I did it, you can too. I was the shortest out of my platoon. I had so many bags I had to carry. I was never in that workout rhythm. So that's what I'm saying. When I got there, it was really hard for me to get into the whole rucking 5 miles with 30-pound rucksack on you. Like, that was really hard. And then I was the shortest one. We were rucking hills. So if I did it, you can too. This is mental. You can do it. You can do it. You got to go in there with a positive mind. Do what they tell you to do, and just look at the finish line. Finish line is going to be graduation. You're going to see your family there. You're going to see your kids or whatever y'all got going on. That's the finish line. That's what you got to think about. When you taking that PT test, you got to think about the finish line. That's graduation day. That's the best day. That's going to be the best day. You're going to feel so accomplished. Graduation day, I'm telling y'all going to feel so accomplished. Like, Jesus, I just did something that I never thought I would be able to do. Next advice I want to give y'all: make sure all of your paperwork is correct. At reception, all of the paperwork they give you, everything they give you that first day when you arrive at reception, make sure, read over everything, make sure everything is correct. Try to avoid becoming a holdover as much as possible, because when you become a holdover, you're really just there waiting on them. So it's like you can't move on to the next phase without them fixing that, you know? So just read over everything. If there's a problem, bring it up there. Don't wait till the last minute to bring it up. Just bring it up there. Next thing I want to say, next advice, buy a watch. Y'all, if I talk with my hands like this, it's just a habit, but buy a watch. Buy a watch. You're going to learn this in basic training. Time is everything. For the military, time is everything. If you're on time, you're late. If you're on the dot, you're late. Buy a watch. That's the first thing. When you arrive, they give you a $500 Eagle card. With that $500 Eagle card, you can get whatever you need: bras, underwear, watch, anything personal, like personal hygiene items, anything personal you need, you can get with that $500 card. Try to be mindful, spend your money wisely. That's what I'm saying. Also, if you don't really want to take anything, you really don't have to. You don't really need to overpack, because you're already getting money from them. You're getting $500 for it, and they'll take you to the store. You can already get there. So just food for thought. But yeah, with that $500 Eagle card, the number one thing you should write on your list, and you should get for sure when you go to the store, is a watch. Because a watch will be everything. I don't know about me, but I have really bad anxiety. I cannot not know the time. Like, I can't. It's just mental. I don't know. But for my anxiety people out there, just get a watch. I slept with my watch. I took a shower with my watch. They literally give you 2 minutes to take a shower. The first week, probably like 30 seconds, but they literally give you 2 minutes to take a shower. You want to be timing that. You want to be timing when they say first formation at 05:30 or last formation, child formation. It just gives you peace of mind, and it just helps you. It helps you in a good way. Ladies, this is a big one. It was a big one for me. But drama will be a big thing in basic training. It's treated as like if it was high school. It's really, you got to think about it. So you're going to basic training with kids that are 16, 17, because you know you can do the your junior year of high school, ship out for the summer, come back home and do your senior year of high school. So you really going to basic training with high schoolers. You got high schoolers, you got people in their 20s, you got people in their 30s. I had somebody in my basic training that was, I believe he was 45, but he was prior enlisted. I think he was prior Air Force, and then he had to go to basic training to get his benefits, something like that. But that's a whole different story. But yeah, you got to think about the age difference, the age gaps. There's so many females from so many different backgrounds. It's just the drama is crazy, okay? And that's my number one advice. I feel like you shouldn't feed into the drama. Just go to basic training, wake up in the morning, go to formation, do whatever you got to do for the day, take a shower at the end of the day, lights out, go to sleep, handle your own, mind your business. That's it. Because there were really females fighting in the bathroom. Like after lights out, after the drill sergeants would turn the lights off and leave, they will really call each other out, go to the bathroom to fight just to handle their drama. It's stupid drama, because you would think we're in basic training. We're all going through the same thing. We're all suffering. We're all uncomfortable. Why is there drama? What are we beefing about? You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. But I really just mind my business. I had a couple girls I had problems with, but you know, it's just high school, literally high school. Let's get into the expectations, what you should expect at basic training. So obviously you should expect drill sergeants yelling in your face. That's going to be a normal thing. That's going to be a everyday thing. So they wake you up by yelling at you. They wake you up by knocking on the door really hard. You jump out of the bed, you just scared. The first week of basic training, I feel like it's the hardest week of the entire cycle, because especially if you're young. Like I shipped out when I was 9. Yeah, I was shipped out when I was 19, and it was the hardest week of my life, just because I've never been away from my parents. I've never been away from my family for that long. Yes, I've never been away from my family for a week when I was 19. So it was the hardest week of the entire cycle for me. I'm with new people I don't know, new females, drill sergeants. It's a new environment. I don't really know anybody. I don't know what's going on. You know, the first week you're just lost. Like I said, it's just mental. It's a mental thing. I went in scared. Don't go to basic training scared. I didn't know what to expect. That's why I was scared. I don't like not knowing what to expect. But I made it out, y'all. Another thing you should expect is engrave this in your brain. Doing that before you ship out. Engrave this in your brain. One team, one fight. That's like, you know, that's like a thing for the Army. Like, if one person does something wrong, everybody pays for it. That's just, especially in basic training, one person talk, everybody drop. Like I said earlier, expect drama from other females. Just handle your business. Just do what you gotta do. Stay on your own. Stay by yourself. I had a little notepad with everybody's addresses on, like on my friends, on my family members, with their phone numbers. And Sundays we had like personal time. So that's the time for you to write your letters to everybody. And you know, that's your you time. Tell everybody how you doing, what's going on. And then also mingle. You should try to find your battle. You should try to find your basic training bestie, because that's a one in a lifetime bestie. Let me tell y'all now. I would say one in a lifetime bestie, because y'all are going through hell together. Literally, y'all are going through hell together. Y'all are rucking together. Y'all are sleeping in the field together. Literally, y'all like haven't showered in 3 days together. Like, you know, you're going through everything mentally and physically together, and you should find that person to you know, vent to, tell your feelings to. Like, for example, the forge is the last field exercise you have to do before you graduate, and that's like a whole rucking experience, a whole like obstacle course experience and shooting and stuff, and it's mentally challenging because in your head you're like, oh my god, if I don't pass, I can't graduate. So you do need that person by you, rucking with each other, trying to make each other strong, motivating each other. You should have that person. This is the end of this video. I just wanted to do a little quick military video. If you guys liked and would like more videos like this, please let me know in the comments below, and please let me know on topics you would like to hear me talk about. Any questions you guys have, I will answer every question. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and see y'all next Monday for another Military Monday video. Bye.